Okay, it's time for bmctoday.com again. So, in this video I'm going to show how to remove the mode switch. Well, I think the battery's about to die on my camera, but we'll record anyway for now. So, what happens with a bad mode switch? Alright, it's hissing. Well, that's normal when you flip initially, but you shouldn't continue to hear a hissing noise like after you have it in a position. Bad mode switch, you'll hear a hissing noise and then the vent flaps won't work, or it might not switch over to maximum or something like that. So mine works fine, but I'm going to a friend's house tomorrow and suspect his mode switch might be bad. And because I'm a nice guy, I'm just going to bring my mode switch and we'll swap it out if we have to and see if it fixes the problem. So you may actually have to remove the center console. It's easier to do without removing it, but I'm going to give it a shot without removing the center console. So first you pull that off. You got a little screw right there. Let me get my pen out of the way. So we're going to get that little screw. Put my camera down the best I can. It's a cheap camera. So I'm going to get that little screw out of the way. It's a Phillips, and this screwdriver might actually be too big. It is. Let me get another Phillips. Alright, hopefully battery's still rolling on the camera. I'm going to use my smaller Phillips. Put on there like so. Get that screw out. Also, as would be obvious, I've got to, so that's out of the way. Put it somewhere for safekeeping. Got to pull these knobs off. Okay, so those are out of the way. Alright, now you got this pulls out. Okay, it's giving me a little trouble already. Oh, I got it. Oh, got these stinking little lights down here. I don't even worry about mine working. See, look, I'm missing a bulb. Oh, you can't see it, but those little lights down there, and they fit into the back of this, but I don't care if mine work or not. I'm more worried about the car being reliable than those silly little lights. So now you got this one screw right here. Alright, that's the rest of what holds. My focus is horrible on this camera. Just got that little screw right there, so we're going to get that out of the way. There's two screws. Dropped my camera. There's two screws that hold it in, like you saw that first screw we removed, and then this other screw. One is longer than the other. The one that goes, boy, my focus is horrible. Gotta get a new camera. The short one goes straight up against the metal, and then the longer one is what holds this up there. Goes right in that hole. So I can probably reach behind there now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an arm under there, reach in there. There's 3 wires on the driver's side, I believe, and then there's a cup that of vacuum lines that go on the back. So I'll see if I can reach back there and do that. Probably should have pulled the vacuum lines off, but well, actually might be able to yank the whole thing out to where you can see it. Wow. pull the vacuum line, I can tell you that much. Okay, so you can't really see it too good, but there's a switch. I'm gonna pull the wires off of it. Have to note the order, and then I'll pull the vacuum thingy off. Yeah, one of the vacuum lines did come loose, so I'll take the center console out anyway when it's time to put it back together. Let me grab a flashlight and I'll show you. If I can find my flashlight. Alright, got my little cheap flashlight, so show you the order of the wires. My camera fell, I'm going to pick it up in a second, I promise. Alright, so let's see if you can view what I'm looking at. Alright, so on bottom is green, middle is white, orange, orange I think, and then top is white, green, white, green. So I don't know if you can see those wires, but that's how it is at that angle. I'm going to disconnect those wires and put the camera down for a second. Alright. Okay, and that's it. That's the mode switch. On the mode switch, there is a little rubber diaphragm right there. That's what makes all the vacuum things do their little thing. And then the vacuum lines connect here. They're actually on a bigger assembly that just pushes right on there, so you can't do it wrong as long as you don't let lines fall off of that assembly. That's pretty much it. You can send this to John Hervey. He'll rebuild it for just whatever the part costs. Josh Bankson sells the part. DMC Midwest sells the part. I don't know if they'll install it for free, but I'd sent mine to John Hervey and he rebuilt it just for whatever the cost of the part was. So, but anyway, that's it. That is your AC mode switch, and I'm bringing it with me to a friend's house in case he needs one. All right, dmctoday.com.